Alright, so last time my game crashed, and I believe this was the last thing I did before it crashed.
Just a locker.
So I will hope it does not happen again. Hooray! It made it farther. Oh wait, no, actually I think it was up there. I paused, but yep, we're good. It's giving me Danganronpa 3 flashbacks. Oh, jeez. Yes, this was just how I planned it.
That is...
Oh, Jesus. Jesus! I knew it. I knew it. So, okay. So yeah, that is So's son doing the killing. I just don't think that's us. So okay, two things I realized I forgot before. Because I went back and saw a little bit of the beginning of the game. One thing, one, I forgot the reason that I was so sure that Date was involved in the incident with the intruder busting into Hitomi's house, and that's because he dreamt about it. So that's a past memory. So he's gotta either be the intruder or the boyfriend. So that's one thing. What was the other one? Oh, so the boss said that Date, at the beginning of the game, said that Date's been with the company for more than 6 years. So I'm thinking Date did, well, yeah. No. He had a body switch. Because there's no way that son would have been. I mean, I would not think the son would have been with the company. So the police, although I guess he could. But anyways, So yeah, I'm thinking maybe a sinker, they sync with the son trying to get info, and then they end up switching, and then somehow that other one end up dying. I don't know how yet, but those are important pieces of the puzzle. And he could have been the intruder and also been the police. Like, he could have been coming to arrest the assassin. So
what happened in that Somnium?
oh, I forgot we were in Iris's head. Okay.
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
And they're killed by So. That's obvious now. So really, my whole theory was wrong about the prototype, but why did it fit so well? It's so weird. Like, especially Iris's eye getting pulled out when we used the prototype machine. Or disappearing. I mean, what else could happen?
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
So now they're finally going to talk about this. I don't know if they'll tell us everything, but they're going to talk about before we lost our memory. Whew, wow. Big reveal time. You don't care. What? These are the same things. What?
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
Oh, come on. Like, you don't know. You definitely know.
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain.
See, so she's not gonna... If she's hiding that, she's not telling us the truth.
You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
You know exactly what happened 6 years ago.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of
bullshit.
the fear you put in her.
Bullshit.
The Cyclops killer appeared. I lost my memories 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
And you've said that it's impossible that the original is involved in this one. And you know that for a reason.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Bullshit.
Really?
Really. Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
No, that's Iris, I think. Witnessing it.
I wouldn't know.
How the hell would she witness all three of them, though? Huh.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely. I don't believe there's any meaningful connection between the...
Why is
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Because you know who the original culprit is, so talk.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
See, that's the same thing the boss has said. Which doesn't mean it's not so-so.
The sinker does not always dreams are pieced together from memory. When using the sync machine for an investigation, true, oftentimes the subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all. It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D, however, the same cannot necessarily. Those happened in other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes, I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
All 4 murders? Of course not.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
It's funny, even this game has had examples for me of being wrong here. Like, one thing I remembered is I said something about, and I completely remembered like that first dream, like knocking over the lamp, and that's how like the wall collapsed. But it was just bumping the lamp, and then it made the skeleton move, and then you hit the skeleton, and his head falls off, and that makes the wall collapse. But I remembered it being a different way. It's just, memories aren't really reliable.
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Yeah, and they're still finding shit.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it. Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
See, there's a problem here, though. Iris was 12. That's not that long ago. 6 years. Like, how would... If she had seen the murders... Like, she said we looked familiar when we first saw her, but, like, I think she would really remember, That'd be a haunting face that she would remember.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in it. The subject
We
of a
know.
saint, they will not remember it.
You said that
What
every
about
dream.
the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news, but I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
Unless it was super repressed. But even then, you'd think she would recognize him.
You don't?
No,
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about. Date, could you take Iris home?
huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything.
Oh, yeah. It's so easy to forget that they're so suspicious of her. And, Renji's murder.
The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Uh-oh.
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
That's Renji.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
Ooh.
What do you think?
There's no reason to Besides, there's a lot of... Alright, sure.
That's not... Well, that's not good. You should want to pry. She's a suspect and she's asking you to go somewhere suspicious.
Tessa!
Oh,
What a coincidence.
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
Huh. Alright, so I just realized when Iris went off to supposedly with Renju, is this that route? No, that's a different route. Never mind.
How well do you know Mama?
I mean, I guess it's irrelevant though. I'm just thinking, like she said, like, oh, I'm going off with the person I trust the most. That could have been someone using Renju's phone, just like we think maybe happened with the Shoko murder, and it could be happening here with Mama.
Not at all. It's my first time here. No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle. I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so I got here just before you did. Look, she was about to be charged with a serious crime.
This actually works out nicely. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing, that you'd stay quiet. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
Oh shit! Who the hell is behind us?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Is he gonna hit us? Yeah. Jesus. What? Oh man. Now it's Otis and Iris's chance to be creepy. They're pretty bad with the frying pan too. Wait. Oh my god. Maybe we unlocked Iris's memory and she remembers me being the murderer. What?
It looks like you're awake. I tried. I thought you were passed out drunk, so...
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Like before I lost my memory?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning. Ota, the boy
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy.
he was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational. Date.
How am I gonna report?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
What? Alright, hold on. So yeah, this is a different route, but this is happening again. The polar bear.
No, that's...
I mean, it's the same side of the route, but it's... yeah.
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the sword...
Identified. The Okiura fishery.
Oki.
Date, we need to get to the...
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Please, please let me... That sick bastard!
And we don't know if Odo's gonna save her this time. Maybe he won't.
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
Did this happen before? I don't think it did. Oh.
No, it can't be. No. Stop!
Thanks.
No!
Oh God. Wonder if Odo would be in the bear costume this time. Yeah. So this time it looks like the bear. Like I don't think Odo was in the bear costume when Iris was killed, but he could have put him in afterwards and then killed him and then left. So let's see. Renzo's dead. Yeah, I have no idea if he would have motive.
There you are. Finally. I was looking... It's rare to see you down like this, but it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
No, that's dumb.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris.
That's true.
He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too.
Maybe.
But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife. Killed her, then killed himself.
No.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was... just like Renju and Shoku. those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Right, she seems kind of creepy right now. Huh. I started wondering, actually, maybe I should suspect her. I haven't done that at all. What? Why am I being treated like a suspect?
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the street. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
God, she seems so creepy. But then again, I guess everyone seems kind of creepy in this game sometimes when they give like this like stern face, and I don't know. Something about the lack of emotion maybe just makes them seem creepy.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it, making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju. The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
Oh, I know that.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself. Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work...
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning.
Okay.
I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped. That's when he saw the... He tried to fight him off. He was weakened and losing blood. The culprit fought and then...
Skip it through this because it's really obvious.
Then...
I wish I knew.
I probably don't know.
we're up to 4 victims, but Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
Shoko and Iris. Yeah, we don't know. I can't think of anything at all we know. Besides Mizuki? They are all connected to Mizuki. That's true. No, Mizuki's the culprit. I guess that proves it. I don't know.
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not.
Alright. This may be a bit short, but I'm going to end this video here. I have a bit of a headache, so I think we better just end it. Till next time.